Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. I'm Jim Fuller. I'll be your temporary co-host for just a few minutes here, and today Coach Davis is not here, and joining us is Coach McWhorter, who is the quarterback coach at Coffee County Central High School. Tough game last night for the Red Raiders.
Very heartbreaking. Taking the first drive, scoring pretty easy. We thought we had a good shot. Game plan wise, playing against a wing T team defensively, it's hard to game plan. Scout teams can't run it like they can. So all week, we've taken our scout team and we try to get them as best prepared to run it against our D as we could. But you can't account for the athletes they had in Franklin County. Offensively, our game plan we thought was good, and it worked pretty much all night.
You guys went toe-to-toe with them pretty much into the fourth quarter, didn't you?
Yeah, up until the fourth quarter, maybe like 5-6 minutes left in the game. We were only down by 3 the entire time. Had a lead at the very beginning of the game. Went for it on fourth down, lost it, and they got up by 10. That that kind of did us in a little bit.
You were kind of limited on your options, were you not, though, in fourth down? Franklin County had been moving the ball. You really had to try to capitalize on that, I would think.
Yeah, the thinking behind that, defensively we were struggling. Their running back was just tearing us up. So we had to do something. We thought they would catch them off guard, maybe throw a fake punt in there. It was open, ball a little high, and that's just kind of the way it goes.
Okay, all right. Still in good shape, though, You're going to be in the playoffs.
Yep, going to be in the playoffs. If we win this week, we get a home playoff game. So we've still got a lot to play for.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, folks. We'll be right back in just a moment with replays of last night's game right after this.
This is Ken Huddleston. And this is KK's Music Loans and Jewelry. This is his son, Zach Huddleston. And this is his dad, Ken Sr., better known as KK. You never know what's coming through the door next.
A Paul Reed Smith quilt top dual humbucker guitar. 1923 dollar bill, commonly referred to as the blanket bill.
If you're looking for one-of-a-kind merchandise, come by KK's Music Loans and Jewelry in Tullahoma and Manchester.
I'm Lori Thompson.
I'm Mike Thompson, and Lori and I have bought Thompson Ford back in Tullahoma, Tennessee on Highway 55, selling new Fords and used vehicles and plenty of service in the service department. You guys have supported us 100%. We appreciate everything you've done for us. Look forward to 10 years worth of support. We can't wait to support you guys again. Give it back to the communities the Thompson Ford way. Come see Mike and Lori. Thank you very much. Thank you for blessing us. God bless America.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
They say you see the world different. It's like I see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. And that's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart performs the most heart procedures in the state. That experience means more survivors. For more than 40 years, they have been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on because you want to survive.
Welcome back to the Red Raider, Lee Davis. We're actually with Coach McWhorter today. Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. I'm Chip Ramsey, taking back over for Jim Fuller. Coffee County about to kick off with Franklin County, and game last night, Coach. It was a tough one, and the score is not indicative of the game. The game was a pitched battle until the very end.
It was an offensive battle.
It was
most definitely. We score on the first drive, and they score in one play, and so Coach Davis and I looked at each other and we said, "Let's get ready to play."
Yeah.
We knew it was going to be a battle all night. Franklin County's a good team, so.
They're back Colton Nunley. Story we posted on TSInews.com was that Franklin County lined up in a wing T and had a Nunley in the backfield in sort of an eerily familiar situation. We were masters of the wing T at one time in Coffee County. So
with a Nunley in the backfield.
With a Nunley in the backfield.
We were too familiar with that.
Kickoff deep.
Out
of bounds.
Yeah, it's out of bounds. We think they were trying to hide, not kick it to D or Chris Murray, trying to get kind of our little pooch kick. First play, not the play we kind of wanted, short side of the field, kind of wanted the ball the other side. It was already scripted though. Chris Murray does what he can. Should be probably a pitch right here. Get a holding penalty and kind of put us back 10 yards. Not a very good start.
Little scrapes with penalties, although Franklin County absorbed the brunt of them during the evening. Sort of a theme for the day. Flip out here to Rozier.
Little screen play. Rozier does a good job of finding the hole and getting downfield. We haven't run a lot of screens with our running backs. This was one game we thought we could use it, and it worked well right there.
Big gain for Rozier. Had a big night. Well over 200 yards in total offense, 170 plus on the ground and 2 touchdowns, and there he is again. Coach, there were parts of the game where it sort of ebbed and flowed between throwing it out a little bit, using some Murray, and then using the big guy, just leaning on the big guy the whole time.
And D'Angelo's getting better. I mean, he saw holes this Friday night that he's never seen before. He took plays that probably were on 1 yard and, busted about for big gains. Right here, Meeker does a great job on the slant.
Nice pass.
Not a beautiful pass,
right
and Wicks does what he has to get in the end zone. So, 4 or 5 plays right here, first drive, we're feeling good about ourselves. Put 7 points on quickly. Life's good right now.
This is right at 9 minutes into the game, and the kick from Morgan is good. Coffee County up 7-0 over Franklin County in Winchester. Ensuing kickoff. Looked good. Offense clicked.
Yeah, everything.
No complaints there, really.
One hold would be the only thing you complain about, but the screenplay worked out well for us, and we just moved the ball down the field.
I love this kick. Y'all have gotten really good. I mean, I think Morgan places that thing on that 30-yard line at that same spot darn near every time.
And he's getting a lot better. I mean, he's working hard every day in practice and getting a lot better. Coach Embers is doing a good job with him with that.
And here we go with touchdown, Franklin County. Coach, we just didn't contain that in. That's
we have some problems lining up. Like I said earlier, playing a wing T team is different than playing the other team. It's hard to scout. Your scout team has no clue what they're doing, so you do the best you can. The buck sweep was not a play that we were afraid of, and unfortunately it bit us right there.
7-7, Franklin County, Coffee County tied up in the first quarter in Winchester last night. Coach Mack, special teams, pretty solid all night.
Yeah, made every extra point. Can't complain about that. They kicked it out of bounds right here again. When they didn't, we got the ball. We gained, what we could. Punt team looked good.
Under center in the eye, D'Angelo Rozier, not much right there. Spread it out, slant.
A little outside of Wick's reach right there, a little high.
Once Meeker learns to find his passing lanes, he'll find those
his
passes.
biggest thing is he has a hard time finding his read, and he's a sophomore, so he's young. But once he can get those reads down, I mean, he's a good thrower. He can put the ball anywhere he wants to. He'll be okay. Another little screen play. Wicks does a good job of making this guy miss and getting what he can.
Nice gain on the play, about
Caleb
10
West
yards.
does a good job of blocking out there.
Like to see your big guys downfield.
You love to see him out downfield blocking a little guy.
Slot left in the eye, Rozier.
It's a good run. He ran hard. He took the pile everywhere he wanted to go. He went.
He does. He's a pile mover. Sometimes I didn't know if I was watching a rugby scrum. I've been seeing that all season. A little flip out.
This is a little. We got a roughing the passer here, so we got lucky. A bad read on Meeker, but he'll get better with that.
Murray.
Little midline or option right here. Their tackles were very big, very good. Getting upfield, it's hard to get them out of the way.
Franklin County in a 4-man front, shifting over. Murray finds the seam. That's Rozier.
No, that's Murray.
No, that's Murray.
Murray doing what he does best, be an athlete, find the hole, get what he can.
Murray was playing sick last night.
Very sick. He ended up at one point in the game has to go to the bathroom in the middle of the game. So, I thought he did a great job for being sick. He was sick all day long, couldn't eat anything, came out and played one heck of a game.
Another thing that was sick was D'Angelo Rozier moving that pile again.
Yes.
Again, Murray. Another flag.
Another flag.
Flags, there was laundry on the field.
Yeah.
It was laundry day in Franklin County.
This was a face mask, got us to the 3-yard line. We'll give it to Murray, let him just go up the middle, score us a touchdown, put us back in the lead.
Nice call there on first and goal. Coffee County up, 13-7, ensuing kickoff from Morgan. Smooth.
Another good extra point. We've made all of them. He hasn't missed one since probably about week 4, week 5. So.
Are you telling me that there's actually a kicking game at Coffee County now, Matt?
We may have a kicking game.
Wow. I saw Aaron Rule last week drop a beautiful punt down near the goal line, and he came off the field, and I said, I think you've just established the kicking game at Coffee County. You guys have done a fantastic job on that end. Again, you're seeing a lot with our with Coffee County shifting.
Yeah. We shift according to their formations. We don't want to be outmanned, so we've got to put enough men on the other side. We just didn't get lined up quick enough sometimes. We were kind of, they showed some formations they haven't shown all year, so it took us by surprise a little bit.
And here comes the freight train.
Yep, he's a big kid, hard runner.
Nunley behind 2 blocks, and there's a G Georgia pull, and there
he goes again. And I think this was one of the best offensive line we faced this year.
Strong.
They were very strong. They were very sound in what they did. Not too many times did you see one of them just standing around. They always found a hat and went to block them. We did a good job right here, at least containing them to a 3-yard gain.
Nice play on that. Caleb West coming in for some mop up at the end there.
We had a problem. We had a problem taking them down. We could wrap them up. They were just big backs who were hard to come down with one player. We need to get some more hats with the ball. Here they give it to the little fast kid, see if they can get him outside. We close that down pretty well.
We don't have what you would call big linebackers.
No, we don't. We have, Charles Jones is maybe 5'10", maybe 200, and you got little Justin Morris who may be pushing 5 foot, 155 pounds. So, yeah, so he's, we got tiny linebackers. We hope that they can use their speed to get there.
And there's Hunter Smithson, freshman. Hunter will stick his head into anything.
Hunter's not scared of anything.
Not scared of anything.
It's just Colton's bigger than he is, and he showed it right there.
Yeah.
And does a
few more years in the weight room. A few more years in the weight room will take care of those.
Oh yeah, he's a hard worker in the weight room. He'll be okay. He's a sophomore. He's got 2 more years, so he'll be a good kid. I think here they finally kick it off to us. Not a bad return.
Rozier gets a few yards out to the 32-yard line. It's all tied up. Going into the second quarter. Franklin County, Coffee County, 14-14. And with Coach Mack, I'm Chip Ramsey. You're watching the Coach Lee Davis. Lee Davis is, what's he doing? Was he in a parade or something like that?
Yeah, I think he's in some kind of parade is what he told me.
I think his daughter's got him dressed up in like a little tutu or something.
Yeah, I think it is. I told him to take pictures, so we'll see.
Well, I can't wait to post them on Facebook. We'll be right back with these messages. We're going to take you over to Big John. He's got some of our fine sponsors to talk about right now.
All right, folks, I tell you what you do. You know, when you need to hydrate, and this time of year, just because the sun's not as hot, you always need your water. And if you don't know what to do, get in the queue. Get in a bottle of this white quartz water, and this is brought to us from Mid-South Distributing. Rick Gerwe and his family are the water sponsors for the Lee Davis Football Show. We appreciate them for everything they do for us. So get in a bottle of Q. That's what you do. They know their X's and O's. We know our Q's and U's. Q-N-U. Good for you. And we also want to say thank you to Mayo Mio Mayo. You need some donuts, go to the Donut Palace over here in Tullahoma. If you're ever around, he supplies donuts for these shows every day or every week, and we want to say thank you to Mayo. Stop in and see him. He'll play a song. He likes Michael Jackson. You never can tell what kind of music he might play for you, but he'll play you a song over there at the Donut Palace. We appreciate him. And somebody else we appreciate, folks, is the ADC Federal Credit Union for sponsoring the Lee Davis Football Show. And they have a message for you here. The clock's ticking and your team's ahead. To stay in control of the game, you need an option offense. It's time for the Ascend Credit Union option, giving your kids access to a youth accent account from ADC Federal Credit Union, and Ascend Federal Credit Union gives them financial options. It's never too early to learn how to spend and save your money. And a Discover, Venture, or Go Youth account from Ascend can help. For more information, visit ascendfcu.org or call 800-342-3086. Ascend Federal Credit Union, raising possibilities. Ascend is federally insured by the NCUA, and membership is limited. So we appreciate those fine folks at Ascend, and they are behind the Red Raider football program. You go by and see them, folks. They'll help you and your children be wise with your money. And we'll be back after a few more messages.
People's Bank & Trust provides only the highest quality services and products available. At People's Bank & Trust, your 100% satisfaction is always our highest priority. Voted Manchester's finest bank and tellers for 2 years in a row. Come let us show you how friendly and helpful our tellers are. People's Bank & Trust offers business and mortgage loans, including auto, farm equipment, lines of credit, commercial real estate loans, business loans, and more. So if you're looking for a bank you can trust, stop by People's Bank & Trust, serving the banking needs of our area since 1906.
It's Truck Month at Stan McNabb, and new trucks are arriving daily. All trucks available with 0% financing, like this new Chevy Silverado. 0% financing plus $5,000 off during Truck Month at Stan McNabb. Plus, every new truck is on sale this month. When nothing but a truck will do, get to Stan McNabb today, the area's largest truck dealer. 2000 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma, under the big American flag.
Get Tullahoma's news first, fast, and free with Tullahoma's News Leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Jimmy and Jenny bring you local weather, sports, community calendar events, birth announcements, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Tullahoma's news, get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Morning Point Assisted Living Residence is not a home, it's simply home for many seniors who just need a little help now and then. Morning Point offers private apartments for your independence. Come and go with the comfort of knowing that Morning Point is always there with qualified healthcare professionals to assist with medications, transportation, and your well-being. Enjoy restaurant-style dining at every meal. Choose participation from a wide variety of activities. Families take comfort in knowing their loved one lives in a safe place with all the benefits of home, plus a little assistance. Morning Point. Life continued.
And we're back with a donut and a pass. Swing out to Murray. Murray, not much there.
Now the corners were kind of deep, and we kind of figured we could throw a quick, bubble or hitch route and do something with it, but they came up pretty fast. And right here, start of the second quarter, tied 14-14. We're still feeling okay about ourselves. They're not doing anything that we don't know about defensively. Rozier gets your first down right here and a little power.
Meeker on a keeper.
Meeker gets to run a little Murray keeper here. It's usually supposed to be Murray in there. He's out right now. Meeker's not bad at running the ball, though. He does a very good job with it. He reads very well. He's not going to break the long ones, but he'll get you what you need.
And Wicks on a short gain from Meeker. A lot of different sets. Deep ball, just overthrown.
Just maybe a yard or two. Yeah, just a yard or two off, and we had a big play right there. Here we kind of not really the formation we want. Short side of the field once again, not a good play for this, but it's the only thing we had for 4th and long. So we had a punt right here. Another good punt by Morgan. He's getting a lot better at doing this. Beginning of the year, he had those 10-yard punts, and this one's good 30 yards. He lets it go.
Nice roll.
Nice roll. We would like our kids to let it keep going just a little bit longer, let it die, but they were just kind of got a little excited. Pin them deep down here at 10 yards. Stop them here. We still got a good ball game.
Again, the kicking game. Hallelujah.
Yeah. Finally got something going. Coach Emblee's doing a great job with those guys.
He has done a great job.
We work hard through that. And unfortunately right here, defense gives up a big gain, so kind of nulls that punt.
Sick Murray drags him down finally, way down the other end of the field, flipping the field once again. Good stop by Charles Jones. Name who's called off.
When they gave the ball to the wingbacks, we had we did well to defend the wingbacks. It's just the fullback right here that we couldn't touch. The little sweep plays, we couldn't get anybody out to stop the edge.
Touchdown Franklin County. It's 21-14 after the kick.
Right here we're down for the first time in the game. How do our kids respond? Are they just going to say game's over, let it be, or they're going to come back and try to punch one in?
Coach, I think that was probably the theme of the game, is that they didn't quit.
No.
They really pushed the issue harder here.
Get Murray to get the return right here.
Coffee County goes on the offense. Peyton Meeker under center. Give to guess who?
D'Angelo, and the defense did a good job of running to the ball, which they had to, because you're not going to bring them down with one guy. We'll give him the ball back right here again. Makes a big gain right here.
And he makes a big first down.
We found a little bit of weakness in the defense, and we wanted to attack that. Get a little belly right here. Once again, we just run the belly and trap just to kind of let them know that we still can do it. Keep the tackles honest. Run a power again. This play was called quickie, and that's what it was. It's just a quick play, get the line, pitch it out, get a first down, and it worked. First time we run it all year. This play is a little disappointing. We had it. This is a touchdown. We catch it. Unfortunately, he makes a drop. They didn't adjust very well to that the first time.
Meeker under shotgun.
Murray.
Murray, rather.
Big face mask right here. 15 yards, one coming out, and they were coming. They weren't waiting. We got another 5, so 20 yards and penalty right there. Moved us down the field. D'Angelo does a good job of running the ISO and just not getting tackled. That's just refusal to get tackled.
What a run. D'Angelo Rozier right there. That is his signature run. Puts the Raiders back into position to tie it with the upcoming kick from Morgan. Kick is good.
That's what you like to see. They score, give them a lead on us, and we come back down
right back.
Tie the game right back up.
And again, if anybody ever wondered what the score was a couple of scores ahead apart, actually 3, but not indicative of the game. Big special teams hit.
Big play. We got on the ball. Somehow they got the ball at the end of the pile. You know, on those piles, you never know what happens. Aaron Rule, I believe, jumped on it, and somehow they got it when the referees looked for it. So, unfortunate for us, that would have been a big play. Get us back in the lead there. They do the little sweep here. Did a good job of stopping it. Personal fouls start coming out right here.
Franklin County, there was a lot of extracurricular activity going on in between in the piles and under the huddle.
We were very, proud of our guys. If you saw what happened Friday night, it could have been very easy to retaliate. Our guys didn't. We kept our composure.
I was told that one of our players got quote Hainsworth.
Yes. We got stomped on. We got an elbow to the head one time. Very rough game. A little sweep play here. Fourth and 5 here. Half closing in. We need a big stop right here. Unfortunately, they needed 5, they get 6.
Good spot there for Franklin County, 1st and 10.
Good hit by Baumstein to clean that up. A little double handoff right here, a little counter play.
Don't pass.
Yeah, they don't pass a whole lot, and when they do, they surprise everybody because nobody's ready for it. And we just got caught on the heels right there. We do a good job right here of extending the play out, hitting in the backfield. We do a little roll out here. They just barely missed that one. We call a blitz here, and our blitzer just misses it. That's another 4th down play that we've got to have, and we just go a little too far inside. Starting to do a good job of extending the sweep there. Jones comes up, makes a good hit. Not real sure what happened here. I think they were supposed to spike it, never did spike it.
Yeah, there was some uncertainty here. You're in the final seconds of the second quarter. Pass attempt almost picked off.
Big pick.
They line up to kick a field goal. 21-21. And they jump.
He barely makes that one. So we're thinking we're in good shape here, and he booms this one. So we go down to half, down by 3.
So you're at 21-14, down by 3 at the half. Franklin County and Coffee County down. Strong half, good-looking first half for the Red Raiders. Really impressed with the drive, the ability to come back on and score when scored upon.
Yeah, and our kids, they didn't quit. They knew they needed this game. This was a big game. We wanted to win a non-region game. So we challenged them. They scored and got on top by 7. We challenged them and said, what are you going to do? And they responded very well. We moved the ball down the field. Rozier capped off a good drive.
All right, we're going to take you back here in just a second. We're going to go to John with some more sponsorship news. We're at the halftime of the Coffee County-Franklin County game in Winchester. You're live on the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. I'm your host, Chip Ramsey, with the Saturday Independent. Filling in for Coach Davis is Coach McWhorter. John, take it away.
Take it away. I'm going to take it away. Chip, you know, those pesky little rebels, what are you going to do with them? Score and they score again. It's hard to get rid of pests. Well, if you know have pests that you can't get rid of, call Cheryl Pest Control. That's at 728-4290. And Vernon and Kevin will get out there and they will take care of you for all your pest problems. You got ants, bees, bed bugs, termites, wasps, roaches, carpenter bees, cats, rats, bats, whatever you got. If they're bugging you, get the bug specialist out there to take care of them for you. That's Cheryl Pest Control. You know, they've got this stuff called Citricon. They put these little green things in next to your house. They don't even have to spray underneath or anything. Those termites just go right to them. Man, they love that stuff, and then they just pull them out of there dead, pour them out, and put some more back in there. Take care of your problems with pests. Call Cheryl Pest Control, 728-4290. Folks over there at Cheryl's, Vernon and Kevin, we appreciate you being part of the Lee Davis football program. You're a good man. I tell you who else we want to thank. 2 purple pigs. Have you ever seen a purple pig? Well, if you hadn't, all you got to do is go to 1620 Woodbury Highway in Manchester, walk inside. Some of the best barbecue you'll ever eat in your life. And you know, they are a sponsor on the Lee Davis Show. They supply wings for the offensive and football and defensive player of the week each week. And we want to thank 2 Purple Pigs for what they do. Now, did you get messed up in the hailstorm? Did you have roof damage? Did some windows knocked out in your house? Gutters beat off? Awnings messed up? You know, there's people around here who are absolute professionals in catastrophe and disaster response, and that is Apex Restoration. And they're located in Tullahoma, and their emergency response line is 866-461-5508. Greg Driver and Chuck Lynch will take care of you. And one of the things they've done is they've tied themselves with DKI, which is the largest independent property damage restoration contracting organization in the United States of America. They bring professionalism to your job. You need emergency services, they're there. Water damage mitigation, mold remediation, environmental services, fire and smoke damage, contents restoration, complete reconstruction, or a catastrophe response team. You give those folks a call. They're local. They're not from some other state coming in here, giving you a bid, telling you what they can do for cheap and for good. They're local people who you can see every day of the week in this Coffee County area. Taking care of you, hometown folks, taking care of hometown people. That's Apex Restoration. Give them a call, 866-461-5508. They're proud to be a sponsor of Lee Davis Red Raider football. And we're going to go to a couple more messages, and then we'll be back to Chip and Coach McWhorter and going into the third quarter.
This is Ken Huddleston, and this is KK's Music Loans and Jewelry. This is his son, Zach Huddleston, and this is his dad, Ken Sr., better known as KK. You never know what's coming through the door next.
A Paul Reed Smith quilt top dual humbucker guitar, 1923 dollar bill, commonly referred to as the blanket bill.
If you're looking for one-of-a-kind merchandise, come by KK's Music Loans and Jewelry in Tullahoma and Manchester.
I'm Lori Thompson.
I'm Mike Thompson, and Lori and I have bought Thompson Ford back in Tullahoma, Tennessee on Highway 55, selling new Fords and used vehicles and plenty of service in the service department. You guys have supported us 100%. We appreciate everything you've done for us. Look forward to 10 years worth of support. We can't wait to support you guys again. Give it back to the communities of Thompson Ford Way. Come see Mike and Lori. Thank you very much. Thank you for blessing us. God bless America.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
They say you see the world different. It's like I see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. And And that's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart performs the most heart procedures in the state. That experience means more survivors. For more than 40 years, they have been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on because you want to survive.
And you're back with second half action in the third quarter with Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. Chip Ramsey, your host, here with Coach Mack in the Big Red, kicking off to the Rebels. Pooch kick. That's gotta be a signatory. That's gotta be like the Morgan kick. That needs a name.
Definitely the Morgan kick.
Definitely needs a name. Here we go again. Fullback, Rebels, yards.
You know, one thing we want to come out at halftime is not have a letdown. You know, you're down by 3. We need a big stop here, and they just continue to gas us on a little sweep play here. Once again, another little big buck sweep. You know, stop that one for minimal gain. And then they go back to the bread and butter. And he once again runs over Smithson right there. But you gotta give Smithson credit for putting his head in there, trying to make something happen. So start second half, we're down by 10. You know, once again, how we're going to respond to this.
Franklin County set to kick off to Coffee County. Dillinger.
Yeah, nice little return here.
Tell you what, if Dillinger ever finds a seam, I can't wait to see that kid take one all the way back. He is fast. I coached him in youth league, and he was about all I had on a team of a small bunch of kids, and he gives his heart and soul to everything he does.
We call him Fast Kid, and that's his nickname. He just run, fast kid, run. So we come back to our stack. They finally adjust, put 3 guys out there. You know, we get a little gain. Again, but we go back to our bread and butter, and it works well.
What a nice, this was a beautiful run.
Good run. He hits the hole hard. He sees that it's closed up, bounces outside, and there's nobody there.
You know, you don't see it on the field, on film as you do on the field. When you see him poke and run upfield, he is such an imposing figure. You see at field level that he runs so fast but just so powerful.
Yes, you know, I mean, when you're coming to hit him, he's 6'2", all shoulder pads and knees, and that's not something you want to hit and take on very much. Here they finally don't call for a fair catch. We kept telling our kickoff team, beware, they may try to run it, you know, get down there, and we did a good job of covering it. Here we do a good job, finally get our ends to get upfield. And get him to have to go inside and make a good play. Missed tackle right there. Just a little quarterback sweep. We knew he didn't look to throw too often. They just go back to their bread and butter. We do a good job here. Baumstein finally blows up the wing back there and tackles him for a good little gain. Good tackle by Murray right there. They get another personal foul penalty.
Caught a break. Caught a lot of breaks. Gratis of the Rebels.
Yeah. Only thing is they were all dead ball penalties, so they still remain the first down here.
Still didn't get the down back. And same play, 280 plus yards for Nunley on the night for Franklin County. Fairly unstoppable.
Yep. I think coming in, to the game, he was third in mid-state in rushing yards. So it's not like he hasn't done it all season. He's gassed a lot of teams.
He's a strong kid, strong back, another, as you said, a strong runner, a little speedier, knifier type of runner, but nonetheless a load.
Yep.
And he runs hard.
Very hard. Never keeps his feet stopped.
Pushing a pile out of the wing tee.
He just keeps running. At this point, a little fatigue starting to hit in on us. Our defense has been moving all night. We got to find a way to dig down, and Murray comes up with a good play right here.
When you say defense, it's a lot of these kids are playing offense.
Yes,
a lot of these kids are going both ways hard.
You're right.
See Austin Cutshaw coming in, and Austin's one of the staples of the line. Of course, Charles Jones in the backfield. Touchdown, Franklin County.
Just puts them back up by 10. First drive of the second half. Not a good way to start the second half. Once again, we'll challenge our team. How do you respond? It's your turn. Let's see what we got.
31-21, Franklin County set to kick off after a opening half score.
Dillinger gets to return, gets us out to about 28. Here's another example of Rozier not stopping his feet, moving the pile about 3 or 4 yards.
D'Angelo reminds me of a big redwood tree that moves really fast.
Yep. Very shifty with his legs. He can, slight movements makes him out of the way. Here's a play that, once again, we're running belly. We didn't think it was going to work. Ended up gashing him for about 7.
You talk about his footwork. You don't notice those subtle things when you don't notice that he may move 6 inches just to find a seam and push his body through it.
It's so quick and it's so just smooth. It's hard to notice that. And he's getting better every day. Here we get another personal foul penalty, and then we jump off sides. We're getting a little excited here.
Rozier goes over 1,000 yards on the night. Coach, we had him at 1,073 on the season. Sophomore, first one ever since Chris Elam in 1995 to do so. Come back, lucky they dropped it.
Yeah.
I think Meeker was hitting the arm.
He got hit.
He got rocked.
He got rocked. He got hit pretty hard, lay on the ground just a few minutes. Here's a little trick play.
This was beautiful.
Wide open. These are the ones that scare you a little bit because he's so open. You hope he catches it. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm sure for Wicks that ball was in the air forever. But it was a good play, good call. Gets us down by 3 again.
31-28 Franklin County. Coffee County closing the gap. Tight game in Winchester. Kickoff again. Pooch kick. Same result.
And they got their little
Buck
sweep play.
Same result. Yardage.
At this point in the game, it's getting kind of exciting on both sides. Big fumble. Kind of needed that one right there. Like I said, he's watching the line. They do a good job of getting out there and blocking for the quarterback. Jones does a good job of coming upfield right here. In the third quarter.
Into the third quarter. 38-35. Franklin County just clinging to a tight lead over Coffee County. We'll be right back with the next quarter. We're going to take a few more breaks. We're going to go take a few more messages. We'll be right back after this break.
This is Ken Huddleston, And this is KK's Music, Loans, and Jewelry. This is his son, Zach Huddleston. And this is his dad, Ken Sr., better known as KK. You never know what's coming through the door next.
A Paul Reed Smith quilt top dual humbucker guitar. 1923 dollar bill, commonly referred to as the blanket bill.
If you're looking for one-of-a-kind merchandise, come by KK's Music, Loans, and Jewelry in Tullahoma and Manchester.
I'm Lori Thompson.
I'm Mike Thompson, and Lori and I have bought Thompson Ford back in Tullahoma, Tennessee on Highway 55, selling new Fords and used vehicles and plenty of service in the service department. You guys have supported us 100%. We appreciate everything you've done for us. Look forward to 10 years worth of support. We can't wait to support you guys again. Give it back to the communities the Thompson Ford way. Come see Mike and Lori. Thank you very much. Thank you for blessing us. God bless America.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
They say you see the world different. It's like I see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. And that's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart performs the most heart procedures in the state. That experience means more survivors. For more than 40 years, they have been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on because you want to survive.
Welcome back. You're watching the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show live. Charter Channel 6 studios here in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Franklin County with the ball, fourth quarter, and touchdown.
We got a little personal foul penalty, so we got to move them back again.
Came back, though.
Kind of story of the fourth quarter there is personal foul penalties.
Limbaugh and the keeper tripped up. Yeah, personal foul penalties, but one player for Franklin County was ejected from the game for taking a haymaker. Good tackle, stop on the play, Morris, Jones.
Good player here by Baumstein, getting upfield on the jet. They came out in a little stack formation there. We're used to seeing that, so we held that. Here's another stack formation. Not something that we thought they would come out in, but I thought we did okay with that.
Caleb West swallowing that play up.
Fourth and something, we held them right here, down by
Big
3.
Stop.
Huge stop. Finally, defense gets off the field, and offense, we need to do something right.
That was critical. Game is within reach right here. Coffee County. Murray under center. We're trying to draw them off sides here.
This is a check with me play. We have 3 or 4 different plays we can run right here, depending on what they give us. That's part of my job in the press box is to kind of get us in the right play. And the only play we could do right there is 43. Right here, Meek is trying to make a play, throw the bubble to Murray.
Kind of slant open.
Yeah, I can kind of take blame for that. We told Mika to look at the bubble because what they were doing is, trying to bait us into throwing the bubble and, pick off the slant. And they changed the outside linebackers on me, and the kid played a good spot for it.
Aaron Rule takes a snap, launches a pass, just misses.
Just a little high.
Just a little high. He was thrown over a defender there, dropped it in and just missed his target.
Unfortunately, we turned the ball over to him.
Franklin County inside the Coffee County 15-yard line. Limbaugh is going to score.
Good little run by him.
And a fan is going to stand in the way.
Yep.
Ensuing kick was good.
Push them back up by 10. Now we kind of have a sense of urgency right here. We need to kind of score and score quickly.
In this game, there was a lot in between. Fans, we've edited out a lot of the video from in between the snaps, but this was a very hard-fought game. I can't stress enough how hard Coffee County battled, Franklin County as well, but both teams gave everything they had. And
right here is just an athletic play by their defender. Makes a great interception. Unfortunately, once again, we've turned the ball over twice to him right here in a matter of minutes.
And they rumble right down the field. About 3 minutes to go here. Limbaugh and the keeper became an effective weapon late in the game.
At this point, time's running down. We know what they're doing. We're just bringing everybody.
Nice stop, Brent Wicks.
Bringing the corners. Wicks made a good play right there. Our end does a good job of getting upfield, making them turn inside, getting help from the linebackers. And then they just do what they do best. Get the ball to Nunley and let them run. I think even at one point in this series, he wanted to come out, and they told him he couldn't. He needed the football.
Nice play by Wicks, playing off his block, shutting that down. Again, time is winding down. Franklin County up by 10.
Good play by Murray.
Nice play by Murray.
Once again, for being a kid who was sick, I thought he played one heck of a game.
Coach said he spent the entire Friday on his couch in his office.
He did. Like I said, and sometime in the second quarter, he actually went to the locker room and, missed a few series. But he came back out.
Logan Baum seen injured on that previous play. We're seeing ambulance lights, I believe.
A bruised spine is what they're saying. He should be okay. He was moving fine. They were just kind of, precautions to get him on a stretcher and get him checked out. So he should be okay.
About a minute to play here. Franklin County is going to kick off to Coffee County for one final time.
Right here, we're trying a little reverse. See if we can make something happen.
Give Rozier, again, 170 plus yards. It goes over 1,000 for the season for a sophomore since Chris Elam in 1995. Meeker unloads.
Here we just want to see if we can maybe throw downfield and make something happen. Last part of the game right here, just give it to Rozier. Let him do something.
And he's still working.
Kid never quits. Doesn't matter what the score is or how much time's left.
52-35, Coach. Not the you can say it a million times. Not indicative of the way we played. And
people are gonna look at the score and say, what happened, but 3 quarters and half of a fourth when we were in the ball game.
Down
it was
to
a very
5
exciting
minutes.
ball game.
Very exciting ball game. Coach, we were saying off air that I think you're seeing what Coach Davis has been trying to put in, instill in an expectation to win, and playing at a high level of performance all the time, every game. That kind of seemed to gel this Friday night.
Yeah, it did, and he's preaching, give it all you got. Give everything you have. We got to change the culture around here, and he's doing that. And you could tell we never quit this game. When we came back, if they scored, we'll come back, we'll score again. So we're very proud of our kids for fighting the whole game, not quitting at any point.
A lot of energy on the sidelines too, and a good strong showing from the fans who came down to Coffee County. They sure appreciate that.
Oh yes, the fans were excited. I mean, I was up in the press box and I could hear our fans over the Franklin County fans, and that's always a good sign.
Coach, we got offensive and defensive players of the game, and $25 worth of wings at Two Purple Pigs in Manchester. They can take their buddies with them. $25 worth of wings. That'll buy you a lot of wings, won't it?
That will buy you a lot of
We talk off the air briefly. I don't know that we really settled anything. We bounced to Murray or Rozier. We got another pick.
I think you go with Peyton Meeker.
Peyton Meeker.
Peyton Meeker had a good game. He got hit hard one play, laid on the ground for about 20 seconds, got back up and said, I'm okay. You know, a tough kid, threw a great touchdown pass at the very beginning, and just led the team. I mean, he didn't have too many wrong decisions. I think threw for maybe 85% last night, so did a very good job. Good job. Efficient night for Peyton Meeker, sophomore, who has done a fantastic job stepping in after the second play of the season back against Shelbyville, and has led the Red Raiders all year long. Peyton Meeker, your offensive player of the game, Two Purple Pigs. He gets $25 worth of wings there. Defense. You go with Chris Murray. Defensively, it was not a pretty game for us, but Chris came in and was sick all day. Didn't even, attend school very much. He just couldn't do it, but came out and he's made some good tackles, chased one guy down, and just was in the right position, all night long. So I believe Chris Murray. Murray, the Warrior, senior, defensive player of the game. Coach, Cookeville next week. Now, we're still 3-0 in the district. People may seem shocked and amazed to think that we are in first place in region 6-3A. What about next week? It's going to be an exciting game. They're kind of beat up. They've played some really tough teams this past 2 weeks. It's going to be their senior night, so they're going to be ready to play in front of their crowd. It's for everything. I mean, home playoff game, district title. I mean, it's going to be a great atmosphere. It's going to be a playoff type atmosphere. Right. I mean, it's going to be one of those games that our kids know what's at stake. We're the defending district champs, and this is our chance to defend what we own. And people say last year that Cookeville laid down for us. Well, they're not going to lay down for us this year. So it's our time to prove to everybody that we are for real. You got another strong back you're going to be facing up there. Another runner to deal with. Yeah, big kid. I think he's a senior. Kid that you can't bring down with one guy. We're going to have to really work on getting 11 hats around the football this week. If not, he'll tear us up. Practice going forward. How do you? What do you think the attitude? I think. From what I picked up after the game, there was a sense of, oh my gosh, but that the season's not over and that they weren't crushed. They weren't so down after the game. They knew they had played it out as hard as they could. So I mean, our kids, Coach Davis always tells our kids 48 hours. You have 48 hours to soak on this one, and I'm sure our kids will, because this was a heartbreaking one. But come Monday, they know what's at stake. They know who we're facing. They know that a chance for a home playoff game, district title, they know, so they'll come ready to practice. All right, Coach. I want to thank you for filling in for Coach Davis. Actually, Coach Davis sent us a text real quickly, and I want to see. Coach was on a bike, so I don't know if we can't zoom in on this, can we? No, you can't zoom in, right? Well, I wanted to show you where Coach Davis is. He's on a bicycle, and he's got this funny little helmet on. Does that look like Coach Davis? Right here? Let me see, there's Coach. Right there, all right? Coach Davis on a bicycle, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry you couldn't be here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this edition of the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider Football Show. We have more football. We have playoffs coming up after Cookeville, and so don't run away. Two Purple Pigs, we want to thank them for their sponsorship of the Wings, player of the game, defense and offense. Coach McCorder, I'm Chip Ramsey. We're out of here.